up, guys? Welcome to Twisted Mutters. We are going to review my 2019 Highlifter Sportsman right here. I've had it for just over a year. It's been a pretty good bike, so let's take a look at the bike and let's go over it. Before we do that, we are on our journey to 100 subscribers. May not seem a lot, but I appreciate everybody we have. If you want to, hit that subscribe button, that like button, join the family. But let's get to the content. All right, guys, so here it is. This is my 2019. It's a little dirty, and I left it dirty just for this video because I have had it into some mud. It's been in some nasty stuff at Extreme Off-Road, Twisted River Ranch, whatever that park's name is, Creekside. It's been to Sabine. I think that's the only parks that I've actually had it at. But pretty much over the bike, it's a really good bike. I think for the price, everything that comes with it, which is the tires, the gear reductions, the arched A-arms, it's designed really well. I think they still got basic ass rims. I think they could fork over a little nicer design than that. That's my opinion. This one does not have power steering, which kind of sucks, but you get used to it. You might be wore out when you're done, but you get used to it. So going over the bike, let's start up front. This is my first Polaris. The turn radius is garbage. You can't turn for shit. But like, you get used to it. I mean, you got to make, you got to go back and forward about 30 times before you can get out. The winch placement, I don't like that I couldn't get a 3,500 pound winch in there. I had to go with the 2,500 pound in there. Down below, there's really not much protections for all your axles. So far, it's been a good bike. I haven't really broke anything. Now, I haven't ridden it too hard. I do go into some mud holes, but I don't just like send it every single time. So, I mean, it's pretty good if you look at it from that aspect. She's pretty dirty. I really hate the battery location. This right here should be as simple as maybe a quick release, and this plate comes down, or this folds down and you can get to your battery. I hate the battery placement. When I first bought it, the dealer didn't even have this thing down all the way. Luckily, I was looking at my rear view mirror and I saw it fly off the bike. So make sure you got the thing locked in properly. I did have the bike side loaded. Everything else, I haven't had any problems. I've had it, pretty much to here, and she did good. So everything's sealed pretty good. The seats on there good. I really like the orange and black on this bike. I'm trying to think what else. One thing I really do like that my Can-Am doesn't have is down here on your floorboards. You can clean out that mud a little easier. I really do like that. My Can-Am doesn't have that. Coming to the back, the exhaust is pretty quiet. The trunk's kind of stiff to unlock and lock, but that's good. I mean, it's good. It stays pretty sealed for the most part. And again, there's not much protection for your axles, and all your boots and all that stuff. So as far as the bike goes, the bike does really well in the mud. I mean, it's a full mud bike. It's not really a trail bike. If you want to hit the trails and stuff, it's not the bike for you, right? You want to get something you can kind of do both with, which is why I have the Outlander, right? The Outlander, I can hit a little bit of mud. Nothing as extreme as this, which is a 570. This is an 850 with gear reductions and all that. So this bike is mud ready. If you buy that, you better not plan on going around the holes because you just wasted your money, all right? If you buy this, you're talking bounty holes. I mean, obviously you want to get risers and stuff like that, but I mean, you're talking mud pits, mud bogging. That's what this bike does. And the reason I kind of went for this is it can pull almost anything out. Now, I wouldn't put too much strain on your belt when it comes to side-by-sides and stuff like that, but any other four-wheeler, like my buddy has one of these too. He has a 2017 model, and he got his buried, and if I wouldn't have had this bike, we wouldn't have got him out. So, I mean, it's got the balls, it's got the tires, it's got the gears. I mean, it's ready to play. It is governed, obviously. I'm assuming that's because of the gear reduction and the clutches and shit. I don't know for sure, but that's what my assumption is. If you know, you can let me know in the comments below. You can educate me. But I want to know what you guys think about this bike. I mean, one question I do get asked is, would I buy the bike again? That's a tough one for me. That's a tough one. Would I buy the bike again? Yes and no. Yes, I would buy the bike because I love the bike. I mean, you almost feel kind of invincible. That's what my wife says. She likes to ride it. I don't like her riding She likes to ride it because she likes to feel invincible. But honestly, if I was to get another bike, I mean, y'all can hate me in the comments if you want, but I think I would go back with my Renegade. I miss my Renegade. It's just a different feel. It's not as heavy as this guy. This guy just weighs a shit ton. I'm a skinny dude. It takes a lot for me to rock this thing. When it's stuck, it takes a lot to move it around. Man, it's an awesome bike. That's all I can say about it. So the true question is, what do you guys? I want to know what your opinions are on this bike. I mean, it's all-wheel drive. I have had problems with the actual front two wheels locking in when I put it. Sometimes I got to toggle it off, toggle it back on. And I'll drop some quick videos of me mudding in this thing, and probably even one where the four-wheel drive didn't engage on the first ride. Hey!
There you go. Just like that.
But it's been a good bike. I mean, it hasn't let me down. Right now the battery's struggling. It needs a new battery. It's why it's still running. But other than that, I mean, and I can tell you what, these racks are tough as shit. But that's it, man. I want to know what you guys think about the whole build. Like I said, the main thing I think is they need to come out with something better than these plain ass rims. And also the clearance between the rims and the calipers, there's not really any. So all that sand and mud builds up in there, and your brake calipers your brake pads pretty much just get eaten up. So that's really the only complaints I got. I mean, it shifts good. It shifts way better than my Can-Am, without a doubt. But I also like to go fast and go in the mud. And here lately I found myself hitting the trails more. So I don't know. She may get traded in. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Should I trade this in? Should I keep it? You know, if I trade it in, what should I get? Y'all light up the comments down below. Like this video. But first, subscribe. We're trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark and then go past that. So y'all keep subbing and I'll keep pushing out more content. The more y'all sub, the more content I'm going to put out for you guys. But I want to know what you think about this bike. So we're going to get some quick shots of this bike and put them in here. Thanks for watching.